Welcome back to the Dr. Dre Killer Dre YouTube channel. How's everybody's night going so far? My night's going very well. You know, stayed in, on this beautiful but very chilling day. What is everybody doing today? Snowing, Are you staying in, Comment, let me know. Today we're gonna be playing LA Noire, the where we left off on. We've gotten a little bit further in the game, but today we are gonna be playing LA Noire. He is a arson detective now, so we are about to interview not one but three different suspects, and then after interrogating each of them, we're gonna make our final decision. The charge, them for the murders, the two house murders. Let's get into it, guys. Let's resume. Let's see what this is. Okay. Let's see. Oh crap. Okay. We figured out how you play after. What's the extras? What's the extras? Let's get into it, guys. Sorry, guys, I haven't really been recording as much as I used to. Just been working and dealing with, personal family issues.
I have two suspects. Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again?
Oh, so it's 2. Okay, guys, so it's not 3, it's 2 suspects. Let's interrogate number 1 right now.
Lousy bastard.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Seems a pretty basic repair.
Those things are sealed units.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Tell me the truth, Ryan. It's the only chance you've got. You're getting some kind of kickback from the fund.
So I'm an agitator for change, but I take kickbacks. How does that make any sense? You're just a stooge. A brown shirt for your capitalist paymasters.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Last chance, Ryan. You level with me, or I'm sending you
Yeah,
to
sometimes
the
these are a little
Conviction
hard,
for
guys.
sedition and murder will do
But we're gonna get it.
wonders for his re-election campaign.
Nice try. But I got nothing to lose.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
This one I know we're gonna
You're
get.
lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
So this is where you're gonna go to your evidence.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't do too
I think Ryan's
good on this one.
But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Yeah,
Why are
let's
you
see.
lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not?
Let's see. Let's see if I can
How can
prove
you
this.
prove that I was?
Your name is on the inside door of their
Let's get it.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think you played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There is no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time. What'd I tell you? This is stupid. Now, when am I going to be able to get out of here?
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Do something, Varley, or I'll put it all on you.
Hey, look, I could try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Just go. I think we're gonna charge Ryan.
Well, you don't see that every
Ooh,
day.
dude.
Buzz off. Your face is starting to annoy me.
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love
Advice?
and you find out later.
Let's lay a charge at one of these guys and put this to bed.
They
What-
weren't even
what
his
is
prints,
going on?
and he still confessed.
You think the Vice boys get any on this side?
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
You lousy bastard.
Help me out.
Let's lay a charge at one of these guys and put this to bed.
I want to let me put it on this, Ryan. I hate when this happens. I know we're gonna have to repeat this one over.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to repeat this one, guys.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Yeah, I definitely charged the wrong one. Yeah. All right, let's start this new one. Yes, bro. I'm recording.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We've a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Alright, so guys, let me explain this game to you a little bit. So this game is based off of this game is placed a little after World War II, so mid 1940s. So the main character, which is Cole Phelps, he comes back from serving in the military, and he starts out as a patrol officer, and then you work your way up to your homicide detective, and then after that, of working your way up, then you move on to Vice. But Vice, that was the shortest one, just all because of Cole Phelps, he had cheated on his wife with one of the victims from one of our cases. So that one was kind of a little short, but it wasn't bad. And then now we're on the last of it, where he's a arson detective. So we're solving all these different missions and cases just for, in the end, the lead, which I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but it all leads up to where the whole, from being from patrol all the way up until the end of the game, you know, it leads up to that this one person. But it's very good. This is a very good game. I very much enjoy it. You get to solve different vehicles. Yeah, it's a very long game. You're constantly, you know, doing different missions. You can see different vehicles. Honestly, you get to see Los Angeles back then in the 1940s versus how much it's changed over the years. And then with this, and then the more you rank up in this game, different things, so you can unlock new suits, new vehicles, just all depends. So I'm gonna show you guys. So first one is the Outsider. Second, you know, is Chicago Lightning. Third is Sword of Justice. Fourth is your Patrol. Ooh, I like that. The fifth one is the Incognito. Ooh, I actually like that. Your sixth is your Golden Boy. Your seventh is your Sunset Stripe, and then your number 8 is the Broderick, and then your number 9 is the Sharpshooter. But man, I actually like. Where's the? Ooh, I actually like this Incognito.
What the hell? I was door knocking all morning, but I got to make in the car in the end.
I actually like this suit. I must have just unlocked this.
I mean, you know you got that desk. Guy gave his wife a tap and say all's fair in love and war.
So let me show y'all this suit. It is nice. I'm not sure how many different suits. So look at all these beautiful vehicles. So now right now we're heading over to a house fire.
Are we having
so just look at it, guys.
Okay, fuck.
Just look at it.
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
One of the new housing developments, a couple of weeks from completion, burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
KGPL to any central unit.
Shame about Jeff.
Any
The
central
arson
unit
desk has been trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
Wanna bet? Fella kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
But yeah, guys, this is a little bit of how the 1940s looked back then versus how it looks now. Because most of these all these houses that they're building over here, right here, this is for the military, their members that are coming home from service. So they're building the houses. So these would be like how we have it now is, you know, where, you know, for certain people you can that serve, they can get like houses and stuff. So back then, this is whenever they first started it, which would be in the 1940s roughly, maybe a little earlier, but based on this game, it's in the 1940s. But this is it's a very interactive game. See, this is a game I actually enjoy playing. I could play from the morning up until nighttime, without getting bored or sick of it or anything like that. See, I know y'all can see all how different the houses are, and how they had a lot of different vehicles. So now we're pulling up to this house fire.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs. Do you have a name? Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family. Okay. Anything else? To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
Ooh.
I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
Mm.
What are they doing?
The prayer effect is from the fire. The muscles and tendons contract.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
Sure, it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around. Work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I haven't done this for years.
Yeah,
You
guys,
don't
never.
look like a fireman, son.
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive. Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere. LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Now it's time to ask the neighbors some questions.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
You sure, Mr. Foreman? There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. They're billboards. That Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
I need more, Mr. Foreman. Tell me what you know about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I know nothing about it. I've never heard of them.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
A couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments.
Oh, I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
So now we're gonna go find out who guy on the flyer is.
You tell me.
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
He leads in the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe? He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton.
Alright, guys. We're going to leave off right here. I'm going to record a little later on. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good night, guys.